Whoa, radar and sonar are both dead. We're not getting any readings.
It's almost like we'd be better off flying blindfolded.
Tony, I've detected a massive distortion in the space ahead of the Elsa. A large mass is about to gate out.
What? They're gating out here?
What the hell is that?
Damn, where were they hiding that thing?
It's moving into Elsa's flight path. 180 seconds to impact.
Tony, can we avoid it?
Negative. It's taking up the entire gravity well. If we screw up, we'll get pulled into the black hole.
Bastards! They're not gonna let us through no matter what!
The only thing left for us to do is to make them move. Little Master, can we take them out from the inside?
Yeah, if we can get inside, that is.
Tony, maintain present course and increase to maximum speed. Hammer, disengage all weapon safety locks. Don't worry about aiming. Just let loose with everything we've got. We're gonna dive smack dab into that thing's belly. It's time you guys showed me what you're made of.
Got it.
Aye, aye, sir.
I love how Junior's still holding a gun. Thing though. Did we just land? Does this thing have like gravity that pulls towards it? Outside of, you know, its mass, obviously. Again, with the non-voice acted cutscenes. Okay then. That was a little rough, but we made it. I thought we were going inside. We're like on it. We're not inside. Am I going crazy here? There's no time to waste. Let's hurry up, get inside there, and take it out. It's a pretty big fortress, so we'll take the ESS. Yeah, ES's. I don't know. ES's. I think that those are like the replacement for eggs because eggs was a stupid name in Xenosaga 1 or whatever the heck. I don't know. What are you doing? Don't worry about things here. Go destroy that thing. Yeah, we shall see here. We'll see how things play out. Are you alright? If it gets dangerous, come right back, okay? Don't do anything stupid. I don't know, man. Enemy isn't behaving very rational, bringing out a giant fortress like this against a single freighter. I might leave now. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about doing here. That's what I am definitely thinking about potentially doing. Here, I may as well just save it to the same friggin' slot. Do I have my party? Oh, hell yeah! Wait. Check it out. I have a new party member. Oh, the heck do I check here? What the heck is this cursed party that I've got here? Oh, look at this. If I do something like this, bam. Look, we can play as Jin. Look at that. New party member to this game. That was going to be a character in the previous game and then got cut, apparently, after time constraints and stuff. I don't know, man. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know how dumb lists can be. I don't know, Cosmos Jr. was doing some great work. Maybe we do, like, Junior and then Jin for now. Just because he's, like, our new guy and we showcase him a little bit or something like that. I don't know. We get, like, the nice leg shot when we, when we go at it that way. Hanger? Would I go this way? Launch? Okay. Launching ES. So yeah, now the skells, the dolls, whatever you want to call them in this game, aren't called eggs anymore. They're now called ES. How many hours are you into this game? Good question. Let's find out right now. It's another save point. I am currently 13.5 hours in, but that's kind of disingenuous considering I was having a little bit of trouble at this point early on, and so I was grinding this game while I was playing Pokemon XD, and I put in, what, like, a decent chunk of extra hours in grinding right at the beginning of the game. I went from level 9 to, like, level 23? 4? Something like that, right in the very beginning. So, don't take this as, like, indicative of, you know, average playtime to get to this point, because it is not. You know. So, I mean, but this game is still on the shorter end. And looking at there was times that I was looking at a long play because I was getting lost on how to do certain things here. And this long play of this game, the last dungeon I was in, like, was at about this mark here. We're at about the 5-hour mark now, something like that, a little past it. This long play of someone going through it fast is only 10 hours. And we're over halfway through this. This game is the shortest of the Xenosaga trilogy by a decent margin, from what I've heard. We're already on disc 2. I started up this stream and it told me insert disc 2. So we switched to disc 2. Also, that background is sick as hell. Like, hold on. Let's look back here for a second. That's friggin' cool. Look at this. Look at this dungeon, like, intro area. Where it's like we get off of the ship and then we come out this way and that's our backdrop. That's freaking cool, man. Yeah. Around/under 20 hours is what I've heard there. It's not a particularly long game. Like I said, I've heard that this game is apparently just Xenosaga Episode 1 Part 2. The stuff that they cut from Episode 1, essentially. Is what this game is. Kind of finishing off what they were doing before. I thought it showed me having like 3 of these thingamabobs. Anyway, so now we're piloting these ESs instead of being on the ground. So I'm probably gonna fundamentally change how I play-ish. Q. Q. Okay. Yeah, really cool background. People are comparing it to the same length as Chrono Trigger. Okay. Very sweet background. It kind of reminds me of, like, the final dungeon area in Tales of Arise, is what that one background made me think of a little bit. I don't know, do this. Oop. If I have these anyway. Ow. I don't know, do you not have any zones or anything for me to be targeting? Here, maybe you're weaker to bullets than physical attacks. I don't know. So, unlike Xenosaga 1, where the eggs just genuinely didn't matter and it felt like I was nerfing myself anytime I hopped on them, they matter in this game? Main game or the DLC? The main game. I was thinking just... Oh, I do have 3, but I can only have 2 out at a time. I gotcha. Main pilot, co-pilot. Standby room. Yeah, so we've got basically, like, the tandem skills from Xenoblade Chronicles X. Although that was just story-wise, it wasn't gameplay-wise. ES Asher, ES Dinah, Dina, I don't know. And ES Zebulon. Interesting. So we have Cosmos and Shion and the ES Dina that we had before there. And then ES Asher, Junior, and Chaos. Interesting. Interesting. Here we go. I'll go a little smidgen. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna have to learn how combat works properly with these things now. Stop targeting just the one. Like, what the hell, dude? There isn't any... Oh, there is stock. And that'd be for EP. You know, that'd be for EC. That's what that is. Stock with both. They have zones you just pick enemy attacks is most weak against. Yeah, okay. That's what I was kind of starting to think after that last one there, where it seemed like it was more weak to range attacks. But so it would seem. Oh yeah, and man, it's been a while since like the beginning of the game. Yeah, it was Ether. So it's like we use that EC to go into this menu, or like special here, and we spend the EC. I remember now. I remember. Let's see if EC carries over into the next battle. I have a feeling it might not, but, you know. EP is Ether. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Pew. Die. And I assume I can't just be using something like an Ether heal skill on these things, can I? Probably not, but I'm gonna look at it anyway. Like... Yeah, I don't have any EP skills. I probably have to, like, go learn them, don't I? So I probably have to do, like... No, I don't have to stick around with tech there or anything. Oh, hold on. No, that's for learning skills. Yeah, I can't select the pilots. Yeah. Depends on how skilled Momo is. Oh, did she learn a thing to, like, heal the mechs? Because if so... That'd be pretty sweet, man. Nano repair is apparently the only thing that I can use there. Oh, no. Yes, only. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like going right. Rights never serve me wrong. Right? Only Zebulon is EP. Oh. Oh? Goodbye. I must go now. My planet needs me. Damn, I guess he's not going to reach his planet. Forbidden device. It appears to be an encephalon dive device. What the heck does that mean? I found one of these earlier. Forbidden device. It appears to be an encephalon dive device. I found one of these earlier in the game, and I don't know what that means or what the heck I do. Unless there's like something I can do like in my menu when that's the case, but oh, hold on. I don't know. You know what the last one did? I don't know what this one does. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, this way we go, I guess. And left has never served me wrong. Yeah, it'll probably get repetitive there. I don't know, man. Sure, stock anyway. Finally switching some targets there. Because I did earlier a little bit too, but... You know, it's a crit turn. Maybe I should go ahead and... Spiral Fist! I don't know, man. May as well use some boosts from time to time. Do I not gain new boosts when we're in ESs here? I'm now realizing, because I realized that my boost never went back up to 3. I am very quickly realizing. Okay, and then just... Whoops, force a habit. I meant to do special there. Whatever, man. Just do that, I guess. I am gaining some stuff here, but slowly. I'm gaining boost. I am indeed. Oh, Ice Storm. Let's see it.
Ice Storm.
But yeah, the whole thing that we've got going on with this game here. The previous game we had the eggs that were like single pilot thing. Now we have the ESs that are the tandem pilot thing, which relates to like tandem pilots and Xenoblade Chronicles X, the tandem skills. It relates to the whole like whatever the thing was called in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. The thing where you become the Ouroboros. Maybe it's just called Ouroboros. Whatever the process of doing that is. where you, like, buddy up and do something purely platonically. Oh, this way, I guess? Yeah, a lot of these games definitely do like their pairs, their twofers situations. Of people piloting mechs, whether it be a mech or a flesh mech. You know? Something they like doing in these games. Turn into machines. You turn into flesh machines in Xenoblade 3. No one has more health. Just shoot, man. I don't know. Put up you. Ow. I might dip back to that heal point in a hot picker here. I don't know that that's how it works in Xenoblade 3. Pretty sure... Punch! I don't know. Punch. Yeah, I'm getting boost here. Here, before you can act again, you'll gain some boost this turn, but I don't care! I did indeed, yes. And apparently there's a lot of people that are upsetty spaghetti that I drew too many parallels to Trump. Which I find kind of funny. I'm gonna dip back to that Helian save point, unless everyone respawns. What are your thoughts on it? I keep on seeing around the internet that apparently a lot of people, like, didn't like it. I get that, like, some ways it wasn't as climactic as a lot of people were hoping. But in terms of, like, you know, I'm willing to suspend disbelief for, like, some of the criticisms that people have, like, oh, how didn't Homelander get away? He was able to go to space in 2 seconds, you know, stuff like that. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's a little bit sloppy in that sense. But I'm willing to suspend disbelief on, like, nitty-gritty little things. The actual main point of the story and, like, the arguments it was making, I dig it. You know, I dig it. I understand the arguments that it's making and, you know, feel like that's especially important today considering the current political climate to take to heart. And, oh, yeah, it is like that then. Oh, crap, man. Oh, crap. One of those situations. What goes this way? So I appreciate it for what it was going for there. I didn't care as much about, like, you know, all the little details kind of thing, you know. It's kind of how I felt. I got a kick out of it. What is this place? But yeah. Yeah. I mean, but you would also have to question in that case if that's what people would still want, because there would still be people that were, you know, kind of digging him and all that. Just like we see in real life here, too. What is this place? Puzzle time? Puzzle time. So there's numbers. And they correspond to these. I don't know. Destroy all of them! Oh, wait a second. Oh. Never mind, I'm not destroying them. I'm rotating them. I'm getting the 50-50 right on the first time each time. Okay. I wouldn't know Stranger Things, so... Okay, I didn't get it right every time. Never actually seen it before, so I can't make the comparison myself. Okay, and it just jumps the rest of the way. Oh, no, not this time. So did I! I've never seen Stranger Things. This way we go. But yeah, I did very much enjoy, like, throughout the show how it always stayed, like, very relevant to current political topics. And like I said, like, a lot of the stuff that was covered in the final season, I think, hit very true to home for the current political climate in the United States. And I think that it's especially important to take some of that stuff to heart, you know. Am I not supposed to make it green? Am I supposed to make it all bad? Did I do it the wrong way? So I'm supposed to, like, destroy this place or whatever the heck. Over-rotate it. I don't know. All off. Get it all out of here, I'll try. And this stuff here, we rotate all the way around. Like this. Okay. Do it some more and see if anything happens. We shall see here. I mean, it's not necessarily about, you know, the specific character as much as it is, like, the arguments about, like, you know, people in positions of, like, great power and influence that have had, like, that power and influence corrupt them in general. This is what it's more so an allusion to. I don't know, what the heck does this do? Okay, yeah, okay, it triggered a cutscene. I did do it right. You'd think lights on means good, but lights off. Do we now go back to the frickin' Elsa and then fly into there? No, we probably just jump down or something, don't we? You're gonna get like an elevator here? Yeah, managed to find a way there. But I feel like that served the narrative purpose of showing that someone's always going to be, like, taking over and finding opportunity. You know, potentially doing something bad in the future, yet still in self-interest serving. And there was an argument to be made in that where it's like, hey, the cycle will eventually repeat because that's kind of human nature. In that sense, I think it made sense narratively, but, you know. This way we go. Airlock shenanigans. Save point where I can heal or something? Exit the yes? Oh. Oh. Maybe I'll go into like a save point and then I'll, oh, look at that with a 3 there. Cool. But yeah. Hey, save point. Well, maybe I'll at least look into this room and see, like, is this a place where I can start grinding some enemies while I'm playing Pokemon XD? Oh, 38, I'm kind of tired here. I just don't know that that, would have been, like, necessary for the story if they had done something like that. Might not have, added anything important to, like, the actual arguments they were making. There's a save point there that looks like it's for the yeses. Okay, so this isn't like a go and grindy point yet. Okay, well, I can't press the button anymore, so I clearly did something. Yeah, that's what I feel like as well. Apparently, Elon Musk isn't impressed with it, I had heard, which is really quite funny after they made a character in it, clearly parodying him. You know, a character that was clearly meant to be Elon Musk, and he's apparently unimpressed. Or the ES, sure, I don't know, man. So I thought that was kind of funny. That's cool how the ESs are like actually like an overworld gameplay thing and not just, okay, I can't go around that way or anything, and not just hop in the middle of battle kind of thing and have it nerf your options. The heck? Did I do something by hitting that button? I'm so confused. Yeah, maybe. I thought it was fine for what it was. I thought it was a-okay. Yeah, I had seen that. Apparently he was unimpressed. What the heck, man? Did something change, like, somewhere else? What the heck was the point of this button? And it looks like that room I should be able to take these ESs into, and then I just don't. Exit the ES. If I'm gonna wrap it up, I want to call it at a grind point. This is what I kind of want. Yeah, I could definitely envision that. After everything that he's said about people like Jimmy Kimmel, for example. I could definitely see that happening. It would happen. What the heck? I hit the button. I can't unhit the button. Oh, so I clearly did progress on something, damn it. So what the heck? Yeah, because he seems to really like doing that, doesn't he? Seems to be quite fond of that. Whoops. Yes, please. Damn it. Yeah, hop on. Hop on, dang you. I don't know, man. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I do remember that one. And my god, the fact that with, like, this season of this show, they did, like, the whole thingamabob where it's, like, our villain Homelander's portraying himself as, like, carrying on the torch from Jesus. And they would have done that, like, during production, like, before this term would have started, presumably, here, sometime last year. And then, like, during the actual presidency, here's Trump posting AI photos of himself as, like, Jesus. And it's like, oh my god. Like, I found a lot of entertainment from the show from the perspective of, like, hey, the characters are, like, very clearly, like, outlandish, fictional, like, crazy what-if kind of setting, but, like, their archetypes and, like, their types of character are definitely, you know, those that do make arguments about people in our real world. Is that supposed to portray a doctor? Yep, sure. I don't know, man. But I also don't want to run through a bazillion enemies and go through my seemingly finite amount of HP with these ESs. So I'm gonna check out of curiosity. Normally I wouldn't if I could just do like trial and error and figure it out. But I'm worried that like finite amount of ES HP that I might not be able to restore. So let's just see what you do, dude. In the thingamabob here. I'm curious, and then I can just go right towards what I potentially need to. I mean, I guess it's that. Maybe I did this thing optionally. Oh, and that's what leads to that. And that's save point. Okay, and then it's cutscene. So it's a save point before a boss, probably. But yeah. Yeah, that's what it seems like. I don't know what I just did there by unlocking that. Like, maybe that was another necessary thing because it was right attached to that other important looking room. I don't know. I guess I'm going back this way. And the one guy will be respawned. Will be the case here. The xylophone or whatever the heck it is going on part of this theme. That part I like. Oh no, it stayed gone. It actually saved my progress in here. I'm surprised. Usually most things reset in these games. I'm a little surprised. I'm probably now on trigger. I want to start a political war. Heck yeah, let's get some war. Like the Department of War, Noah. I don't know, I could go up that way, but let's try going this way first. That's what we'll do. I was not planning on being up this long, but I feel like I'm so close to being on like the cusp of a good place where I could end, and then next time I stream Pokemon XD, I can easily grind both games, you know. That's just to a chest, so that's optional. I can come back to that if I really want to. Maybe I'll play Pokemon XD. But yeah. Does Xenosaga continue the story from Xenogears? Hello, hello, 619XXX. I haven't actually played Xenogears, but from my understanding, no, they're distinct IPs. Xenogears was developed under Square, and then Xenosaga was developed under Bandai Namco, or just Namco as they were known at the time. And then Xenoblade was developed under Nintendo. So they're distinct different IPs with like they have different publishers, they're different owners. But Xenosaga does draw a lot of parallels to the story of Xenogears. So if you play through Xenosaga, say after playing Xenogears, you will see a lot of characters where it's like, okay, they have different names and different looks, but this character's basically this character from Xenogears, this character's basically this character, this character's basically this character. There's a lot of parallels. The story follows a similar structure and like order of events. So if you play Xenogears, then you play Xenosaga, it's like, okay, I know what the next thing that's going to happen in the story is. Then we do this, then this character comes and does this. Like, a retelling in a different way of, like, telling a similar story is what it kind of is there. And then when they did Xenoblade, they did something completely different there. And now Xenosaga might be canon to Xenoblade, because Bandai Namco, who owns Xenosaga, and Nintendo, who owns Xenoblade, are actually really buddy-buddy, and so there's already been, like, a lot of Xenosaga references, and even just, like, you know, appearance of Cosmos in Xenoblade 2, for example, from Bandai Namco being like, yeah, we're cool with it. So I think that yeah, no problemo there. And now I'm playing through the Xenosaga games after I played through Xenoblade, because I'm honestly thinking that, I appreciate the raid there, Walker Pipe guy, I can't talk about anything. Oh, my alert box isn't working today. Get scammed. You don't get a friggin' raid alert. Anyway, I was just saying that now that I've played through Xenoblade, I'm playing through Xenosaga because I genuinely think that Xenosaga is going to be canon to the future of Xenoblade as well, considering Nintendo, Bamco are all buddy-buddy, and the ending of Xenoblade 3 very strongly implied it. Can I... Bam! Like that! Sweet! Then we do this. So... Xenosaga and, oh, I healed when I got to the one save point there. I healed my ESs, despite not having to be in the ES save point. Okay, cool. Cool, I was worried about that. So yeah, consider Xenogears a separate thing, and then Xenosaga another thing that was basically, like, a new way of telling the story of Xenogears in, like, a very different way. Then Xenoblade is a separate thing, and then Xenosaga and Xenoblade together is, like, one entity that they're kind of bringing together and are implying are going to start being canon to one another with some crazy multiverse thing going on that they'll probably gladly bring Xenogears into if they had the rights, but Square might not be quite as cool on that, so it's probably not happening. But Xenosaga and Xenoblade, they at least seem to have, like, the go-ahead to do. That's the Xeno situation across the games there. But yeah, hello, Walker Pipe Guy. Why did I think doing another Nuzlocke was a good idea? What are you Nuzlocking now? Also, welcome on in, everybody, from Walker Pipe Guy's Stream. We're playing some Xenosaga Episode 2 for the PlayStation 2 here. It is a crit turn, so I'm going to punch you in the face. That's going to do some great extra damage. Look at that. Here, may as well go ahead and do this. Like, Xenosaga is a separate universe, but might now be fused with the Xenoblade series. Yeah, I feel like the next thing they're gonna do is gonna be like some sort of Xenoverse or something like that. And factor in both Xenoblade and Xenosaga. And I feel like Xenoblade Chronicles is probably done. They're probably done with that, like, 1 to 3 index. And the next game is probably gonna be Xeno something else. And it's probably gonna use Saga Blade. And it would probably use Gears if they have the rights to. But I don't see that working out. But hey, who knows? Who knows, man? You never know. Platinum haven't got to Gym 2. 2 deaths, including my damn starter. No. Not like this. You freaking lived that, just barely. That's not what we like to hear. Bam. Get out of here. That is definitely not what we like to hear. Get some. So am I leveling up the ESs, like, outside of leveling my party members? Do my party members gain EXP too? How do I check that? Party? Who friggin' knows, man? Am I just leveling up the ESs then? And is it worth grinding them too? You can go through that one door in a second here. I'm just thinking. Anything important-ish over here or anything? It's a 2x2 area, so this is the place that I turned down going to before. I'm so destructive. Break that just for fun. And we go this way. And then, look, we made it to the room. 1250. I'm destroying this for fun. I'm pretty sure there's a boss battle beyond that door. I've been saying I was going to call it a night for a little while. Let's do the boss battle. Screw it, man. Whatever. However, thanks to a calc thing I was pointed to, I have a shot at Munchlax. Know where one of those trees are, and I'm right near it. The encounter kicks off the next part. Use the elevator. Okay. Get that Munchlax evolve into a Snorlax who doesn't die. Oh, and then that opens up that way. So I can go back that way now and go do something. I heard a rumor that the game isn't going to be called Xenoverse because of copyright laws with Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is a couple games called Xenoverse, I think. Oh.
My name is Richard. I assume you remember? I'm sorry, but I have no time for games. Honestly, I grow weary of these encounters. I've had enough.
Yeah, it's boss battle time. I don't know ES combat intimately enough right now. Oh, and it's that other one from space there, right? Ow! Okay, at least I'm coming into this with all boosts. If it's a boost turn, I may as well make use of it. That's what I may as well do. Who has less HP? Scootum! Yeah, so go after Pylum first. This is our second battle with these guys. So let's see here. Paunch! It's 939. Paunch! 1200. See how much shooting does in comparison. Ow. Stupid crit turn. Okay, so it was 900 and 1200. So that's 1200. Like 500 some. I don't know, man. It could have also been influenced by if I attacked on like a crit turn or something like that. This is what it could have been. 1200 there. Stop getting the stupid crit turns. I gotta start boosting to stop you from doing that, damn it. Like, my god. Okay, just because we'll get a decent bit this time. Here, I think you're better off punching. Was probably the case. Are you better off punching? It's about the same whether I'm punching or not here. Ow. I gotta change this friggin' turn order. Is what I gotta do. So that you're not getting the stupid crit turns. That's what I gotta do. That's a little bit dumb of me. Here, stock. Defense attribute changed. Oh. Does that mean I should shoot you? Look, I got the crit turn. Joke's on you, dude. Okay, yeah, that's still not a lot there. Absorb half of Richard's damage. Oh crap.
I don't like your attitude, so I guess I'll just...
Seems to be something wrong with Richard. Okay. Do I have to take you down first? Instead of you absorb part of his damage. Oh, you just will from here. Because I'm about to say it didn't look like you recovered HP. I see now. Guess we'll see what it ends up being. Here, especially during this crit turn. Go big here. Intercept! What do you mean intercept? And then you get the freaking crit. Oh my god. He's just intercepting. That's what I meant by something was wrong with him.
I'll turn you into space debris.
Madness overcomes Richard. Dude. Hell's your deal? Are you still intercepting? You're not still intercepting. Okay, good. Now, on this crit turn, go big and do Ice Storm like this. Damn it, he's intercepting again. You have Medica?
Destroy everything.
Xenocore, Xenocode, which you prefer? I don't know, probably Xenocore. I don't know.
Richard, please stop. Richard, destroy.
What? Um. But I can only change that slot. I can't change the one that went down. Is the problem. What the hell? Here, Smack. I think I've lost this. My God. Yeah, maybe. I lose this. I'm also not exactly, you know, trying anymore. I'm just kind of accepted that I'm defeated. Yeah, this might be a good time to wrap up Xenoblade 2. Xenosaga 2. And then I can play some Pokemon XD. And while I'm playing Pokemon XD, I grind my ESs. And between this session and next session, I take some time to, like, actually learn ES combat. And if I can, like, learn some ether skills and stuff on them or whatever the heck I do. And then life is good, you know? That's what I'm thinking. About 1 in the morning. I'm tired as hell. It's been a long week, man. Been a long week. But hey, made it through a decent chunk of Xenosaga. I'm now at the point where it's a good point to do like a little bit of grinding before the next session, which sets me up perfectly to finish off Pokemon XD now. Yeah, that do be true, but I'm so dang tired. I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep. I could have easily gone to sleep before just starting the stream. But now I'm glad I did this stream, and it got me to, like, a good point to be wrapping things up. So, that's what I'm gonna be doing here. This is my plan. So, yeah. Really appreciate everybody that tuned into another stream of Xenosaga 2 shenanigans. Will certainly do. And yeah, I'll have to decide if I want to glue that Smash Emblem lopside onto the trophy or straight. Or what the heck I'm doing here. Until next time, when I'll have a little bit more sense on what's going on and a little bit more strength, because ES combat is a bit different here. I'll get it figured out. I'll get some EXP. It'll be great. I'll play some more Pokemon XD. I'll beat Pokemon XD. Get that done before Mega Land. I'll friggin' beat Fire Emblem here maybe this weekend. We'll see. We'll see. I have a lot of stuff going on. I'm out of here. See you later, nerds.